the band Jerry Garcia disliked the most. Jerry Garcia was a guitarist, singer, and songwriter, best recognized as a founding member of the Grateful Dead, the rock band he led for 30 years. His unique guitar playing made him a legend. In 1965, he formed an electric blues rock band called the Warlocks, where he played lead guitar. A few months later, the band changed its name to the Grateful Dead. He became an icon and spokesperson for the 1960s hippie movement, representing the counterculture powered by psychedelic drugs and rock and roll. The Grateful Dead captivated fans known as Deadheads and the general public alike. Besides his work with the Grateful Dead, he was also engaged in side projects, which included Jerry Garcia Band and collaborations with other musicians like David Grisman. For nearly 3 decades, the Grateful Dead held a special place in the hearts of music lovers worldwide. But which band did Jerry Garcia dislike the most? The Doors. Both the Grateful Dead and the Doors are legendary bands with significant influence on music history. The Grateful Dead, celebrated for their improvisational live performances and eclectic blend of rock, folk, blues, and psychedelia, cultivated a devoted fanbase called Deadheads. Their focus on live improvisation and musical experimentation distinguished them from other bands of their era. The Grateful Dead's impact goes beyond music, as their community-oriented ethos and unique touring approach left a lasting legacy. Conversely, The Doors, led by frontman Jim Morrison with his enigmatic persona and poetic lyrics, brought a darker, introspective tone to rock music. Their songs often explored themes of rebellion, love, and existentialism. The Doors made a profound impact on rock, especially in the psychedelic and blues rock genres. While the band was beloved by many, Grateful Dead's Jerry Garcia didn't share the same enthusiasm. Garcia expressed his distaste clearly: "I never liked the Doors. I found them terribly offensive when we played with them." Back then, Jim Morrison was just a Mick Jagger copycat. Not in his vocals, but his moves and entire physical presence were ripped off from Mick Jagger's 1965 tour in the States. Morrison moved around a lot before people started to see him as a poet, which I thought was undeserved. Rambo was great at 18, 19, and Verlaine, those guys were great. Jim Morrison was not great, I'm sorry. I never understood what was so appealing about the Doors. Their live sound was very brittle to me, a 3-piece band with no bass, sharp-edged and not something I enjoyed. I wasn't drawn to their music at all, so I couldn't find anything to like about them. When we played with them, I watched the first song or two, then I went upstairs and messed around with my guitar. There was nothing there that interested me. When Morrison attempted to evolve into a more serious, artistic phase, Garcia disliked that too. He remained unimpressed by Morrison's reputation as a poet, feeling it was unearned. Jerry Garcia's legacy lives on through his music and the lasting popularity of the Grateful Dead. He continues to be a cherished figure in American music history, embodying creativity, freedom, and the spirit of the 1960s counterculture.